Okay, here we are with our racing expert Tommy Rudowitz. It's about 6 knots of wind, Newport Harbor Yacht Club, March 2018. We got one boat in this fleet, Bella 9983. I'm gonna sit here. You're gonna see that the current is quite strong. If you look at the flag on the committee boat end, you're gonna see us drifting backwards. So look at the land behind, and you can see us drifting backwards. So we have to account for that. Okay, stuck in the middle there, just a little. She should just tack onto port. Okay, it's at 6-7 knots. She's doing a little bit of a wheelie, not bad. Needs to inch forward 3 inches. And she's in the top 2 right now. So the right paid a lot for her. About a 5th place, 6th place start turned into a 2nd because she got to the right. So this boat's doing a good thing. One good thing about Bella's position is that the mark is right here, so she'll have a little easier time judging the lay line. Wind attack. That boat's a little further out, but I would have gone back to the right there. Stuff she'll learn as she gets up in the B and the A fleet. So nice upwind leg. Sail trim looks perfect. When you trim in, you get little wrinkles. When you ease out, the wrinkles go away, so you can keep your sail trim on track. And there's current right now, so she's got to dig into the current. Keep going a little extra here. Now tack. Pretty good tack. Nice. Okay, we are halfway up the last beat of race 1. The theme of this was we got to come off the starting line more on the wind. We were above close haul to start the race. And we did sail in bad air on the first beat, but I don't care. Your speed was good. You were sailing well on the first beat once you got going. Now you're in 2nd. You gained on the right here against the leader there. He's a good sailor. Oh, beautiful tack. And then trim the main. Main's just a little on the loose side. No ring. Oh, there we go. Beauty. Very good. Actually, I think you gained again. So you're right back in this race. Okay, when we get really good at sailing, we look at the orange flag on the finish line and we decide, are we going to get lifted or headed? I think she's going to stay at this angle. No header coming, that's for sure. That flag looks like it's coming from our left a little. Okay, she stayed about the same with him. Actually, no, she gained a little. Now what you do is you go lay the pin end. So when you think you're laying the pin end of that line, you tack. You do not want, if that pin end's further downwind, you do not want to sail extra distance. So as soon as you think you're laying the pin, tack. And then you get to the middle of the finish line and you can always go back, tack back to the committee boat end. Okay, you sailed an outstanding last beat. You got over in front of this boat, 8380, and then you're ahead of this guy now. The hard part is the current right now. You're gonna have to really focus on speed right now. Now she's not crossing the boat on her right any longer, so she's all in now to make the pin. So she should have gone out and tacked in front of 8380. Oh, it's close. It's close. That was a good race. Good job. Okay, here we go. Race 2, Newport Harbor. Current still quite strong. You're going to see us drifting backwards on the land behind the orange flag. You can see the rungs of that railing. And Bella went and jibed with a minute to go and got down current. So the C3 fleet is nowhere near the line because of the strong current here. 8231 is just going to sail on port tack and win this race. Okay, we're out for the C2 fleet now. Newport Harbor, spring. The current is strong here. I'm dead stopped now, and then look at the shore above the flag. You'll see I'm going backwards.
Sean start though.
Sean is perfect. You can't see him. He's a dark blue boat right over the pin in the middle. Preston is good too. Purple boat right in through there. Perfect.
Oh.
It was perfect.
10-3
Yep, that was the boat just to windward of Preston. Preston nailed it. I don't know where Sean is in there. Oh, Sean is just above 102.76. Good job. So Sean has such good speed. He's got a first and a second in the first two races that, again, we're just saying start in the middle. Don't be doing anything crazy because you've got good speed and good racing ability against this pack.
How was Sean out with the pack?
I would say he looks outstanding with a puff hitting him right now. Very good. And Preston looks outstanding right there. Maybe a touch more Cunningham just to take out the wrinkles. The wrinkles are a little hard to read when they're that big. When you ease, you want the wrinkles to go away a little, so no big whoop. Okay, one thing we'll talk to Sean about is he could be to leeward of Preston out there in race 1 of C2, race 3 actually for C2. This is the first one I've filmed for this race. But he got underneath El Amo here, so if he was ahead and to leeward of Sean, he would have avoided the bad air here, but he's trimming so well. He's on the tight side right now, and it's okay because he's up to speed. He's up to speed. His boat's moving, it's flat water, and he's on his tight trim. Preston out there in first or second. I think first, and Sean's in about third or fourth. Here we are, less than a minute, about 1 minute from the windward mark, which is right there. Sean is bow to bow with 9051. If we're losing trees to 9051 right now. We are. So that means 9051 would be crossing us. We're looking at the land past him. Sean's crossing him now. Okay, Sean's coming in on port. So now Sean's in third. All he does is just get on the other side of Preston and do a nice tack there. Preston's gonna round second. Here's the windward mark right there.
I mean, he is gaining on her. I know she is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She might not be making the buoy. Great. Okay,
Yeah,
good job.
okay.
Gates are too close together. We want to have them far enough apart so that they have 3 boat length circles on each side, or at least 2 boat length circles on each side. But that's okay. So it doesn't matter which one you round. He looks outstanding. His bow is perfect, no further forward than where he is right now. Vang is perfect, bouncing a little and not too tight. On this shorter course, we are not changing we're fast upwind. There's Sean in second. We're fast upwind, so we're not really changing our sail setup. We're just, we don't want to change when we're this fast upwind, and downwind we're going down current as well. We just leave everything the same for the run. Don't ease the outhaul, don't move the leeboard. Long runs, we do the outhaul. Cunningham, he is not on the wind right now. His telltales are hanging straight down. One problem with winning is you don't have anybody to match angles to. This is race 4. Newport Harbor in March, and these guys did a good job because a lot of people overstood in their fleet. These guys are deep, they're in 5th, but they laid the lay line perfectly, so they're saved themselves here. So they're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Preston's in 6, Sean in 7. Hard to catch up now on just a windward leeward there, but the good news is you guys nailed the lay line where a bunch of people overstood. Okay, so again, our team goal is Dutch Shoe Marathon, everybody. So Sean came around the windward mark and he allowed 9303. We're laying the finish line. We're making it on starboard. Allowed these boats. So Sean should be to the right and barely ahead of 9303, but we gotta make sure we sail with clear lanes. Preston's underneath Sean under there too. And maybe he's far enough to leeward that he's okay, but they gotta be careful. Looks like Sean lost 1 boat to get 8 here. Doing great though. A 1-2-1-8 is a good score. He'll have 1 more race and his day will be done. Yep, so 9303 passed him. He should come up right now to make sure this boat doesn't gain on him. Come up just 1 boat length. She's sitting right on him. So again, when we get to the Dutch Shoe, everybody, we've gotta learn how to keep our air clear. Downwind. Okay, less than 30 seconds to go. Race 5 on Saturday. Looking upwind at a minute. Pretty hard to see anything special in the wind. 20 seconds to go. Preston is buried under here in bad air. So he should accelerate. Sean should accelerate right now and be ready to tack. Here's the girl that won the last race. She's gonna port tack the fleet again. Okay. Nice start there. Okay, so we had a little lefty, current still strong. You can see if you look at the shore, I'm still drifting quite quickly. Okay, but these guys have had good comebacks every race. Okay, Shawnee, I don't know if you're going to remember race 5, but that was an outstanding move. You were in the middle pack, you know, of those boats to leeward of you, and you tacked, you sailed ahead for about 30 seconds, and then you tacked back, and you got yourself clear air. And then you just sailed so nicely right on the wind. If sail would luff, you'd go down a little, then it wouldn't luff, you'd squeeze up a little, sailing your own race, and you've put yourself right back into the top 5 or 6 right away. So 10th or 9th place start has turned into probably 5th already. Great job. Okay, so there's the girl that port tacked the fleet round in 2nd, and there's Preston in 3rd. Great job. Sailed in bad air and still come back nicely into 3rd. Nice work. Still a little bit of current going. Not as much. Okay, this was the A fleet. Tommy's in C1, so that was the A fleet. Nice start at the pin. Even though the boat was probably a little bit better, this is a pretty good position to be in because she's gonna make it above the Peter B there. If she was going below the Peter B, then you wouldn't want to start at the pin. But if she can get above that boat, she'll be just fine. Race 1 on Saturday for C1. You're looking at the B fleet there. The A fleet's rounded the leeward gates, going up for their 2nd lap. And then here's C1. Tommy looks like he's somewhere up the line. I can't find him. Oh, he's coming. No, I still don't see him. Not as much current as there was before, but still moving backwards a little bit. There's Tommy 9046. If you have to push your sail over the boom after tacks or as you're accelerating, then that's probably outhaul needs to be eased 1/2 inch to, you know, that's a sign that it's too tight. If it's getting stuck on one side of the boom, the windward side. Okay, boat end was favored. You look very good right there. Okay, coming into the first mark on Saturday C1. Tommy's, I think, 2nd maybe. Unless he's making the mark, then he'll be 1st. So very good upwind. See the wrinkle in the main? Not too big, so his mainsail trim's quite good. You got a little softer mast than everybody. So when you get moving really fast with this mast, you got to trim in a little. The leech opens a lot. Good job. You just rounded 1st. Oh, darn it. Offset mark, dude. Offset mark. Okay, yep, we missed the offset mark, so that hurt. But good recovery. You're right there. Remember, downwind, we're working on getting the center of the sail over your head. And you're much closer now. That's plenty of heel right there. That'll neutralize your helm so you're not dragging the rudder around. Good. Go around the right gate here. Just go around the right gate and you'll round 3rd. So good job. You rounded 5th at the weather mark after missing the offset mark, but you gained 2 boats, so good recovery. Race 2, Saturday, C1 fleet. Now this is good practice for Sabot Nationals because you've got the other fleets coming around right in front of you. 20 seconds to go. I don't see Tommy. I think he needs to move forward. Wherever he is, he's got to get further forward. Oh, I see him in there to windward of the yellow boat. So he's fine. Now he should start moving forward just a little bit. Yeah, he's a little late, but 7991 is over. Good start. Good job. You're up there, clear lane, up in the middle. Okay, our time must have been off a little bit because when we hear the whistles down here, there's a 2-second delay or 1-second delay. I thought 7991 was over, but he wasn't. Now, Tommy, you're in bad air. The right is pretty good right now. I would go ahead and roll out of there.